Welcome to today's video on back pain relief using yoga to really get into stretching the back and helping you relieve some back pain. So we're going to go ahead and get started in just an easy, comfortable pose here with your legs crossed. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Really just feeling into the here and now. Allowing yourself to be in the present moment, to let go of any stressors, making sure that the shoulders are down from the ears. Maybe roll your shoulders a couple of times. Make sure they're down and relaxed. I invite you to just really start with a body scan, starting from head to toe, just checking in with your body and noticing where you are having any pain. And so we're going to start at the top of the head, moving down, feeling into the neck, the chest, the shoulders, down the arms and hands, back up into the chest, feeling into that heart space, moving down into the abdomen, down into the pelvis, into the hips, down the legs, ankles, feet, and toes. I'm going to just give you a moment here to just really check in and notice what's coming up for you in your body. Remember to take a few deep breaths to fully relax. Taking a deep breath in through your nose with an audible exhale is really helping your body to relax. When we intentionally do an audible exhale, it's a beautiful signal to the brain that it's time to relax. We're going to take in 2 more deep breaths and then we're going to get started. Now, I think that doing this relaxation in the beginning and really connecting with the body is really important, because when we have a lot of stress and we hold on to a lot of tension, that could show up in the body in the form of pain. So allowing our nervous system to come into a state of rest and digest, where we can really activate the parasympathetic nervous system and also help those muscles to just relax, because a lot of our pain can either stem from these stressors and muscle tightness, or the pain could be caused from emotions being stored in the body. But today's focus is really relaxing the body, relaxing the muscles, and finding some back pain relief. So I want you to get up on all fours now. We're going to begin in a tabletop position, and we're going to move into cat-cow. So taking a deep breath in and arching the back. As you move your head up, and exhale as you curl in, pushing the chin to the chest. We'll do that a few more times. Beautiful. Now we are going to move into a child's pose. So from here, we're just going to move forward. You can keep your knees together or you can slightly bend them apart and just lie down. Arms stretched in front of you, the chin to your mat or the forehead to your mat. Feel into the deep stretch in your back. We'll sit here for a couple of breaths. And when you're ready, come on up. And now we're going to go into downward dog. So come back up on all fours. Tuck the toes under and push up. Feeling the stretch throughout your back and through the back of the hamstrings. You can walk out your feet if that feels good to you. Really pushing the pelvis back and up and feeling that stretch in your back. If you need to kind of move your hips a little bit to feel a little bit deeper stretch, go ahead and do so. Gonna hold for 2 more breaths here. Excellent. Now we're going to come into the pigeon pose. So kind of work your way back down into a holding position here. We're going to bring the knee forward, fold it out, and we're going to lean into getting a good stretch here in the hip and the back. This is called the pigeon pose. If it feels good, you can come down on your forearms, get a deeper stretch. A lot of our back issues can be related to tight hips or glutes. So this is a really, really great pose for that. If you feel like you need to modify this position in any way, you can put a pillow or a yoga block to help support the hip. I hold here for 2 more breaths. Come back on up to your hands if you aren't already. Tuck in your back toe, pull the back toe over, get back into the plank position, and push up back into downward dog. Again, moving your body in a way that feels good for you to really get a deep stretch in the back of the hamstrings, which can also affect our back. It's all connected. Now we're going to do the other side in that pigeon pose. So come forward back into the plank position. Bring the left leg up and come on back down into pigeon on the left side. Feeling a nice deep stretch here on the left side, the left hip, the left glute. Sometimes even you might feel a nice deep stretch here in the hip flexor in the front there of the opposite leg. Again, you can modify this position by staying up like this, or to feel a deeper stretch, if you can, come on down to your forearms. We'll sit here for 2 more breaths. All right, come on up. If you're not already, tuck the toe, back toe under. Come on onto your buttocks. And now we're going to do a seated twist. So we're going to take the right leg, cross it over the left, take the left arm and face to the right and twist. Holding this position for 3 more breaths. Really staying in tune with the breath as you hold these poses. And we're going to now release that and do the other side. So take your left leg, bring it around the right leg, wrap the right arm around and twist. Breathing into that. Three more breaths here. Feeling that deep stretch throughout your side and your back. Now we're just going to straighten that leg and we're going to go into a seated folded fold. If you can, touch your toes. If not, you can grab your shins, whatever feels comfortable. We're just going to get another deep stretch throughout the hamstrings, the glutes, and the back. Breathing into this stretch. Two more breaths. Remembering to keep those shoulders down, away from the ears. And release. And now we're going to come up to a stand. We're going to, let's just do a nice deep breath in here. Take a little break. And exhale. Turn to the side. We're going to do a forward bend. Come on up to mountain pose. And swan dive down. Come halfway up. And fold back down. If you can't touch the floor, you can hold on to your legs. Two more breaths here. Come up to a halfway tabletop here, standing, and fold back down. You can have a slight bend in the knees if that's more comfortable. You don't want to hyperextend the knees at all. And we're going to walk our hands out, come into plank position. And go back into downward dog. And now we're going to step our left foot forward. So bring that right foot or that left foot between your hands. Come on up for a modified warrior two here. We're going to go into an extended side angle. So we're going to drop the left hand down, the left leg, bringing the right arm up and overhead. Feeling a nice deep stretch here in the side, the back. Hold for 2 more breaths. Swing the arms back up. We're going to turn out the right foot, come into a bend, follow that right arm down the right leg and the left arm up and overhead as we come into an extended side angle pose on the right. Feeling a nice deep stretch on the left side here. Breathe into that. One more breath. And come on back up. And now we're going to just fold forward again with our legs, toes pointed forward. We're going to just do a wide bend forward. Getting another deep stretch in the back of the hamstrings. We're going to be here for 2 more breaths. And from here, we're going to sit back down and we're going to do a twist. So I invite you to get onto your back. We are going to cross the right leg over the left, pulling it over with the left arm, straightening the right arm and looking toward that arm to get another deep stretch in the back. We're going to be here for 3 nice long breaths in and out. Beautiful. We're going to do that on the other side. So lower that leg down, bring up the left leg, grab it with the right, pull it on over, extend the left arm, and look toward your left hand now, feeling that deep stretch in the back on the left side. I'm going to hold here for 2 more deep breaths in and out. Okay, now we're going to bring in the knees. We're just going to hug them in and roll side to side. Again, just really stretching that back. Massaging as you roll. And now we're going to go into happy baby. So we're going to grab the feet, pulling the knees into the body. Again, if you feel like, and then we're going to just finish up with Savasana. So I invite you to extend your legs out and your arms with your palms up. And take as much time as you need here to just fully integrate the beautiful stretches that you have just done for your back, which also we got some deep stretching into the buttocks and the hamstrings because it all plays a part. So allow yourself to just fully remain in this moment, peaceful and quiet. And if time allows, feel free to hang out here, like I said, for as long as you need. This is a beautiful practice of stillness and just being quiet and still and connect with yourself, allowing your body to fully rest. When you're ready, you can come onto your side. Again, just lying here for a moment. Take a couple nice, long, deep breaths. Continue to do this practice. If you're having back pain, or if you really just want to get good stretches in the back, the hamstrings, the hips. We did a little bit of that today too. And when you're ready, you can just slowly push yourself up. And thank you so much for being here today. I hope you have a beautiful, pain-free day. Namaste.